And then here is my third serendipitous story, Charles Bilton. Charles Baxter Bilton. Charles Baxter Bilton, when I first started researching him, I decided he was just quite a character. Charles Bilton, a hard one to catch. Beach Park man. Now, Beach Park is the area where CEI stands now. Okay, it's within Avon Lake. A hard one to catch. Beach Park man fooled sheriff for 2 days, but was finally landed. I thought this was just really funny because the sheriff was trying to catch this guy, and let me tell you why, what precipitated all of this. In the late 1800s in Ohio, in accordance with law, they had something called insanity proceedings. And here's how it worked. Let's say that Laura went to the probate court and said to the probate court, I think Sherry Spenzer is insane. She gives cemetery tours in the dark, walks people around amongst the tombstones in October and tells stories about the people who are buried there. And I really think you need to adjudicate her insane. So she would fill out an affidavit, look something like this. Pretty simple. Just saying that she lives in Lorain County, that she has knowledge of me and my behavior, maybe a little bit description of what I do, walking around the cemetery late at night. And then she would sign it and date it and give it to the clerk. And then she would leave. And then the clerk would take this back to the probate judge, who would read over it and say, oh yeah, there's something wrong with this woman. She needs to be arrested. Yeah, that was the end result of an affidavit. It was called an insanity proceeding. So a warrant would be issued for my arrest. It would be given to a marshal, a sheriff, whoever the law enforcer was in town, and that person had to go out, find me, arrest me, and bring me before the judge. That's what happened to Charles Bilton. And then he had his hearing. You have to have a hearing within 7 days because they hold you in jail until the time of the hearing, which is why it's a short period of time. Pretty short and to the point. He was declared not to be insane by probate judge Hinman on Monday. That just added to my amusement, and I thought this guy really is quite a character. This is a funny story. Until I found my serendipitous article in the summer. It was in a Mansfield newspaper. Charles Bilton, age 22, son of William of Townsend, became violently insane. He created a great sensation and much consternation, I love the way they wrote, by riding to the city on horseback and threatening to shoot and kill everybody he met. He was secured by the officers and was taken to the Toledo Asylum. This was 1903. This means he had a history. He'd been through this process before, and his story wasn't as amusing to me anymore, and I didn't think that he was just kind of an innocent, amusing character any longer.